So my name is Åsa Bredin. I'm the Chief Development Officer at NetEnt. Sort of the CTO, but we named it differently. So I'm in charge of the development department. NetEnt is about 1,000 people. We build casino games. So I wanted to start, my talk is a bit how we brought our vision into our daily work. So first of all, vision. What is a vision? So it's a representation of the desired future state that you want. So as a company in NetEnt, we have a vision where we are the drivers in the digital casino market. And when I joined NetEnt about a year ago, we talked in my dev management team that we don't have a vision for the how. In development, we're the how. So we need alignment across our organization. We're in 7 different geographical locations in development, and we need something to guide us in how we build things. So we sat down in my team, and we came up with 5 areas or pillars where we saw this is where we need to aim at. Those pillars are lead time, and we need to be fast to market. Technology that enables innovation, not stops us. We've got craftsmanship. We build games. We have everything from artists to back-end developers and anything in between. So craftsmanship is important. Awesome people. You can't do anything without the people. And learn fast. Those are 5 areas, and they all have a lot more detail than that, supporting bullets. We're aiming at 0 planned downtime and so on. So they're a way for our teams when they take technical decisions in the teams. They know that this is where we're aiming. This is where we want to be in the future so that it can guide us. But vision is nice on the wall or in your drawer in the PowerPoint checked in somewhere, but doesn't really help you if you put it there and bring it out every now and then. So we thought, okay, so how do we take the first step towards that shiny star future? And we said, let's set one goal that's the same goal for all development teams across development. So what can we pick that would take us towards our dev vision? And we decided for a goal that every team should be able to deliver to production every 2 weeks. For some teams, it's easier than others. There is challenges in a lot of different ways. That goal would drive some mindset change in terms of how we slice our stories, that we fit something with value into a sprint and deliver that, as well as how we actually the continuous delivery part, how do we get that value into production? It also drives us to change where we have dependencies in between teams, to split that up and make sure we have less dependencies and less handovers, we can deliver faster. So we decided on that goal. It's for all teams. We work a lot with visualization. So we came up with this picture. There's a lot in it, I know. But it connects the NetEnt vision, driving the digital casino market, and with then some blurred company goals. Then we have the dev vision, because the dev vision, it's there to support the business goal. So we have that connection and the 5 areas and the 2-week goal there. And that's the department goal for development. But it goes down into the team. So each team needs to look at that goal and see, okay, in our team, what are our challenges in being able to deliver every 2 weeks? And break that down into their sprints and their goals. And not only in the teams, but to the individuals as well. So we've removed the yearly annual performance review setup. It's gone. We have a new setup. We call it a map talk. It's my awesome progress. So it's a monthly meeting. It's less strict. We have a template, and in that template you have your individual connection to your department goal as well as the business goal. So how do I contribute to these goals? You have that in your map talk. And feedback, of course, goes both ways. It's not a bottom down, even if we talk actually about turning it upside down, not having it this way. But everyone has a connection to the business goal. So how do we make this happen? This is a picture of one of the hallways in the office. We had one long hallway that we had nothing else, and no one could sit in that hallway, so we pretty much covered the walls with whiteboard. So all the Scrum teams or Kanban, they have their boards, their sprints, but also on a management level, we work with boards. So my dev management team, this is our board. The swim lanes correspond to the areas in our vision, and the 2-week goal has its own lane. We have a stand-up 3 times a week, and it's out in the open where people pass by. So it's a driving conversation on this topic. And then within the different domains like games and platform and so on, they also have boards up in the open. So in terms of visualization, this really brings transparency as well. When we started our board, we worked with 2-week sprints, and we failed. It's like, okay, that was sprint 0, let's go sprint 1. And we failed, and there was one person in my team like, we're failing in public. Yes, we are. We are failing in public. So sprints are clearly not working for us. Anyone who walked by could see that there's still notes here in your sprint supposed to end. Yeah. So we moved over to working more Kanban style. So we have a VIP limit, and we have, if you can see, there's a number of heads. So every person only has 2 heads. You can only be on 2 items at a time. So we have the VIP limit. But to summarize, what works really well is the visualization, where it drives conversation. And that, the main goal is alignment. That's why we set the vision and this 2-week goal. And it's really working well in terms of driving conversation. There is still lots of challenges to get to the goal, but bringing it out, not putting it in a drawer, really makes us talk about the challenges, I think, and setting the common direction. That was my last slide.